I think it was a well-executed game, group stage yesterday for Elga. The question is, he will be able to perform as good as yesterday? So here we go, Harry.
Here we go. It's underway, quarter-final number 3. Katsupeeya of Japan taking on Indonesia's Elga. It's going to be a big game. These two, very experienced in the Asian, Southeast Asia region. We'll be seeing them butt heads here in this quarter-final. Rafael Leao here with Elga, with Jimenez. Oh! Here, Alex, it's 1-0.
It's a completely the normal situation when you feel the pressure and you are not that sharp with switching cursor, dragging back defenders, following those runs. Yeah, it was quite late compared to the speed, the intensity of Elga. But approaching that advantage, Katsupeeya wasn't able to catch on time. I think it was Pau Kubarsi and broke that finishing. Well done. Elga caught that we said before, no, he has a lot of experience at this stage. I don't see him himself that motivated. All the opposite. He's hungry for victories, and why not, for first time, bring the world title for Indonesia. Scoring, Elga was having some issues with the screen.
He didn't seem happy, was he?
Yeah, even his goal, look at that. I mean, these guys are amazing.
So not the best start here for Katsupeeya.
I mean, it would be impressive if another AC Milan makes through the semi-finals. Nothing against the expecting odds, no? Because between the players, where we saw most of the people using FC Barcelona and Inter Milan. So it will be impressive to see both AC Milan into the semi-final, but it's still early because it's now Katsupeeya on possession.
Let's see what he can do. Into Yamal, turning towards Rafinha. Hector here with the left foot as well,
Ooh.
standing it up towards the back post. That was
Spicy
dangerous
cross.
for Tamori. Very spicy.
Oh, look at that, if the keeper can save it, all right. I don't want to see any kind of goal with those issues. Sometimes the keeper could face in those positionings. We haven't seen that. I pretty appreciated, you know, the level of not having books or kind of problem in the gameplay. It's really say a lot from Konami working on the gameplay for so long, and to let us enjoy the best gameplay so far. When now is Elga with Samu Chukwueze trying to leave behind Robert Lewandowski, dragging back to regain that ball. But once and again, the possession for Elga. The Indonesian looking to Rafael Leao with some of the banda. Rafael Leao. It was a really nice one. Somehow, at some point, Katsupeeya, I felt he was expecting the control and turn, but Elga made it simple and almost clinching the second goal. Is Rafael Leao not usually failing those actions, Harry?
Yeah, we've seen him often be very deadly from that kind of range and that type of chance. And it's a let-off for Katsupeeya. 2-0 at this stage would be very, very difficult to come back from. In quarter-final number 4, there has been a goal between the Arsenal style and Junsui. But for now, Katsupeeya trying to chase that equaliser. Look at this ball here through. Yamal!
What a save!
Manual save at the near post.
First one, and it was a really, really, really important one for Katsupeeya. But they both thought the same. The shot to the closest post. Well done. But it was the manual goalkeeper of Elga, the right one, saving what could be the equalizer. But we'll see, eh? Still a chance for Katsupeeya. Let's see if we have something new to impress Elga Chor in this corner kick.
Predicted it well, didn't he? Moving the keeper to the near post. Made the angle really, really
taking some time. 3, 2, 1. It's on time.
Was Araujo down to Lewandowski.
The rebound is on. Surviving Elga. That was a one made, a really good one from Katsupeeya. Sending quickly the ball to Robert Lewandowski winning the header, but it's not Chukwueze. Pedri catching the ball. Pedri. The equalizer goes to Japan. It's Katsupeeya approaching the heavy control from Pedri. Regaining that ball, making it simple, finding Lamine Yamal, the young superstar from FC Barcelona, and clinching the equalizer. Really, really important, Harry. So important for the chances of the Japanese player.
Of course, one of 7 Japanese players at the World Finals across both mobile and console. But he's the sole survivor in the knockout stages on console. This is the goal that sees him level now between himself and Elga.
And we saw the last few minutes, the Katsupeeya did release some pressure, some anxiety that he started with. And now different story, 1-1. This game on, ladies and gentlemen. Just after 20 minutes, 2 goals scored. So here we go. Great, great matches we are seeing today, Harry. No surprise. Great lineup of players. The best from the Brest.
Of course, in the other quarterfinal, the 16-year-old Junsui from Thailand is up 1-0. That one's approaching half-time. We'll stick with this match between Katsupeeya and Elga.
A game
it's
which
a
is
fascinating game, Alex.
The same story as last year. Last year, Junsui and Arsenal Style were in the same group, in the group stage. Both went out in groups, so somehow Arsenal Style wants to revenge that loss that had last year. But for the moment, still a victory from Junsui.
Was promising for Katsupeeya. He seems to have found his feet in this game. We haven't really seen too much in terms of Elga moving the ball forward for strong chances, at least since that goal.
Let's remember the tactics, no? I think Katsupeeya with the 5 centre-back needs some time to build up his play, waiting those runs for the fullbacks, but this time he's approaching by the centre with Lewandowski. Pedri catching the rebound. Lewandowski once and again, the header pass. Katsupeeya starting to be back on track, creating great chances. And it's now Elga having a hard time to build up his play. Another mistake is now Alejandro Valde, the left wing-back.
Pedri's pulling the strings.
Yeah.
He's pulling the strings for Katsupeeya every 50-50. He seems to be running goalwards.
I feel like for the tactic of Elga is not working that well. The positioning their players are taking to run over the top is quite new. But now Jonas Musa inside the box. Musa! Jules Koundé. With that clear, sending the ball again to Elga, but cannot find anyone. It's Alejandro Valde. Valde finding Robert Lewandowski, player of the week, which seems to be amazing. Pedri, the double touch. Lamine Yamal, the fake shot.
Katsupeeya!
Nippon scores again. Well executed. Simply well executed. He's having a hard time, Elga.
From behind, Alex, from behind in the first half. After that 5th-minute Elga goal, Katsupeeya is now in front in this quarter-final.
Really, really impressive. The way he's forcing the last line of Elga, dragging defenders from right to left, finding those inside lines. Pedri completely becoming crazy, the defenders of Elga. And that double touch before control for the rising star, the world star, Lamine Yamal, to score the second one for Katsupeeya, this time taking the lead.
Just before half-time.
Exactly, eh?
The man who is the underdog from all of our knockout stage competitors, Katsupeeya, flying the flag for Japan.
On paper, everyone would love to play against him, but the scenario, you know, home soil.
Football not played on paper.
That's it. If he's here, it's for a reason.
2 minutes added on at the end of this first half. And it's a shock 2-1 lead. Could be even more for Katsupeeya.
Oh, Lewandowski. Offside.
He is on offside.
Just a little bit late. Look at that. Just a little bit. I think he overthinked it a little bit. And somehow that move forward for the centre back for Elga forced that offside. And seems to be the last one for the first half. Great way to turn over this.
But the man is being buoyed by the home crowd at the moment here in Shibuya, in the heart of Tokyo, the capital of Japan.
Definitely.
He's feeding off the energy. And he'll have a big, big second half ahead of him here against one of the best players in the world in Elga, who, by the way, kicks off our second half.
And let's see if Elga can do something to repair this situation. We predict that Katsupeeya will be more solid behind, more defensive, that maybe could leave the ball more easily to Elga. That now has to be careful with those counter-attacks that Katsupeeya will keep throwing during the whole match.
Rafinha on the ball. Katsupeeya is, well, finding all the right passes at all the right times at the moment. But Elga hasn't really had that outlet just yet. And
nice
Jamal through. Almost through again.
Now the chance for Elga. Samu Chukwueze with some room to decide. Pass, shoot. Samu Chukwueze. Elga, the double touch. Ronald Araujo. When we got the equalizer of Arsenal Style against Junsui.
That's big. Of course, the America's last hope in the console platform.
Oh, this is Elga! Santiago Jimenez! Lovely, lovely ball all over the top. Looking for Santiago Jimenez. And this man doesn't need noise because himself shine enough. Is Elga coming from Lampung, Indonesia, taking the equalizer. It's game on, Harry. It's game on, definitely.
Well, for us as neutral fans, it's the goal we wanted to see to really give some intrigue into this match. And as you mentioned before, almost in tandem, there's an equaliser in the other quarter-final as well. So both of these games being played at the same time.
Now, let's see. Last time of the match. Still 30 more minutes to be played. Lamine Yamal sent off, and now is Ferran Torres and Dani Olmo. Some fresh leg for Katsupeeya to try to do something else. Why not take the lead again?
Benacer here for Elga. The confidence will be growing, of course, since getting that equaliser back. But Katsupeeya's been able to nick the ball and tackle at very awkward timings.
Look at the run. It's Koundé, Koundé, the shoulder charge is not enough.
Good strength from Koundé.
Yeah, especially Koundé is so strong. Even if you face maybe Alejandro Balde, you can get an advantage with, but Koundé is so strong.
Alex, how much of it is just steadying yourself? You take, what, 5-10 seconds or maybe even longer to just say, okay,
yeah, I mean, if I were myself, it's also important, those substitutions, just to regroup you mentally, kind of visualize what's next, what you're going to do in the next chance, in the next few chances. Sometimes, yeah, mentally is the perfect moment to, to calm down a little bit and to get the maximum focus as you can to affront this last part of the game. That, as we saw in the previous matches, is the most important, no? Because everything made until the moment is not important. Just even 2-2, so it's time to go. We'll see.
Who will score next between Katsupeeya and Elga? Everyone in the arena here in Tokyo waiting to find out the answer to that question.
I'm feeling, Harry, they are playing very simple. I mean, from the very beginning of the game, they are not that sharp with the passes. I feel the pressure on both hand sides. There's Santiago Jimenez inside the ball for Elga. Elga connecting with Fofana inside the ball. The pass back, the rebound is still in favor of Katsupeeya, that with Marc-André ter Stegen is waiting a little bit to build up his play with a long kick on, looking for Robert Lewandowski.
You were saying, Alex, they don't look sharp on the stage?
No, there's not. They are playing pretty simple. It feels like they have not the full confidence. They don't want to concede those early mistakes, build on his play. But now the chance is for Katsupeeya.
Nasty deflection there. Could have gone anywhere.
Definitely, and especially in the hands, in the boot, of Robert Lewandowski, player of the week. That this special card with the double touch, it made him unpredictable, no? Because even if Lewandowski is not that good with the dribbling, with that double touch, it's difficult to handle it.
Well, what does Katsupeeya, the 33-year-old, have up his sleeve from this corner? If you remember the corner earlier, used the entirety of the time towards Araujo, but cannot get any connection on that one. We'll come right back at Elga's defense, though.
Yeah, those inside passes only goes through if their opponent made something wrong. But if they are on position with the matchup, it's impossible to go through. But, they are trying those things because they are feeling that their opponents are having some nerves, Harry, that they are not that fast with the switching cursor, and that's why they are skilled throwing those passes rather than the, over-the-top passes, which seems to be more, let's say, feasible, no, at this time of the game. It's Pulisic, it's Elga with Rafael Leao inside the box, facing Casado. 2v1, going to Rafael Leao, Fofana, Christian Pulisic, the pass for Jimenez. It's Kubasi blocking that shot, is getting into the chances now. Elga trying to connect with Okafor, Christian Pulisic, Santiago Jimenez. It's Elga!
Save!
What a save!
Big save. I think this was necessary, this touch.
It's definitely.
Because this was just, it was creeping in,
nice
I think.
Hand, nice hand. It wasn't manually, but well done. I think Elga is now growing a little bit into the match, putting some pressure to Katsupeeya. Let's see. The corner kick, the header! Kubasi. Another chance for Elga. The long ball looking for Fofana. Dani Olmo winning the header. It's Ferran Torres for Katsupeeya, trying to catch the ball. That could be perfect. I think could be no. Surviving now is so important to not to lose those balls, even when you're having on your favor your corner kicks. Well cleared by Elga. Last 5 minutes, Harry.
In quarter-final number 4 between Junspee and Arsenal Style, still 1-1, 113th minute there. So we have what looks like a penalty shootout on the horizon over there. Perhaps we could take a look if it goes there. But for now, Katsupeeya and Elga locking horns. 2 goals apiece in this quarter-final. This is a best-of-1 knockout football.
Elga finding that rebound, Santiago Jimenez, but it's Marc Casado, and it's the shoulder charge being awarded with a fault in favor of Katsupeeya. Katsupeeya breathing a little bit, trying to send players over the top and win that header, no? Katsupeeya needs those isolated action that could be on his favor, surprising a little bit Elga that has the control of the game so far right now.
Well, a goal soon would
nice one.
Seal it, would punch a ticket to that semi-final later on today.
That could be the chance for Katsupeeya, eh? Ah, well defended.
Defended very well indeed. That has gone to a penalty shootout, that other quarter-final. So we'll go there shortly, but for now, Elga wants to put this one to bed. Defended by Katsupeeya and cleared. All the way back to Manyan. Elga might have one last attack and one last chance to win this quarter-final, or it could go the way of Katsupeeya, we don't know. Oh, it's rebounded off Torres. Still a chance here, still time on the clock, ticks over to 4 minutes now. Which way will it go? It will go straight forward. Santiago Jimenez, this would win it here for Elga. He's inside the box, who can he find? Absolutely no one but a Barcelona shirt. And here we go. We promised a penalty shootout in that other quarter-final. We're going to extra time here between these two, but Alex, let's go to that